Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
Man, it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They'll run the option. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Gets it past the marker. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. Now on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. The handoff as they run the counter play here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball in every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on.
You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
Slithers into space. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Goes to the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Power football with the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Give to the big fullback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. There he goes. He's at the 10. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitchman's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Creates a little space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are
That's exactly how you draw it up, and that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. The give to the fullback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. On the option. He'll do it himself. Rides the back and leaves it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll try the run. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. On the option. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll haul it in right around the logo. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Run it with the fullback. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Quarterback keeps it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The option look. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the big fullback. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To the air, it's Bailey. The screen, he's got wheels. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop them.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They want to run this quarterback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going with the counter play here. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it on the counter. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. From the gun on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Morris. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The kick is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Reading the option, it's Bailey. Oh, it's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Quarterback keeper. Ball is free. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll go to the fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Here comes the option. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. He breaks a tackle. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. The quarterback will keep it. He fought them off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it on the run. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a... Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Oh, out of space. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Give to the fullback. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
These offenses are so hard to stop when you run the option because they play the quarterback well. They get it to the running back. The defense looks pretty good, but 3rd and short, they get the yardage they need, and they move the sticks.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Bailey. Fires to the middle. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. On the move. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. Sends it back in motion. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The big fullback's got it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. The punt team makes its way onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll open with the read option to the right.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Motion from the back. Sticks it in his belly. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Richmond. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Caught near the sticks. It's Morris. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. Going to work on second down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He caught it. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Harvey. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Caught behind the line, it's Poe. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Looking downfield very late in the half. Finds his tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Give to the fullback. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Able to pick up a couple on first down, 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Back to pass. And wings it incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Now on the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Try to get it to the edge. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Trying play action. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He's loose. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. On the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? High the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll go to the toss. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
3rd and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure, know the quarterback's going to hold it, get to him, strip, sack, you get the rock.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The option look. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On first down, read option to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It is perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give to the back. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. This is a designed run. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Fights off the defender. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Right back to the well. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. It's a seam wide open. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Sends it back in motion. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Now on the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Goes to the option. The pitch. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on 4th down. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Pressure coming. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Smashes in between the uprights. And they go back on top. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Motion from the back. On the option. He'll toss it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. On the option. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. On the option. He'll toss it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll move the tight end. They're going back to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Morris. Makes a man miss. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. The option look. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Gets the back moving. Here comes the option. Now the toss. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Trying to make them guess wrong on the read option to the right. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield. They'll run the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Now on the option. He'll do it himself. There he goes! They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Calls his own number. And some room to work. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. To throw, it's Bailey. Under fire. Unloads it left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Here's the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Lost a throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Grab near the marker, it's Morris. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top again. The pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. Wide open spaces. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And it's just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. A designed run for the quarterback. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Bailey. Got it in the middle. It's Montgomery. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to fire on second down. Here's a throw downfield late. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. To the air on first down. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. The throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Got it! He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. So a drive there of 84 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed over the middle. It's James.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth, so of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
The give to the fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gives it on the option. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. That is no good. And after the miss, the only hope is to get a stop and play another round of overtime.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Now the toss. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. 3rd and long, and they want to be careful here not to go backwards and make a potential game-winning kick tougher. He'll keep it himself. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete, and we'll go to another overtime period. Now 1st down here in the 2nd overtime. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
1st down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score, and it's over. First play of the drive. Read option right.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 3rd down. Any kind of score wins it. They want to make sure they stay in position for their kicker. Goes to the option. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. The official says no good. Now the pressure switches to their defense. They've got to get a stop. Nothing to work with as they try to force another round of OT. And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Takes a snap, wants to throw. They are stopped on the 2-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. They got the stop, now to win it with a 2. Quick pass on the fly motion. That's it. That's the ball game. The 2-point try is a win.